All right, bonjour everyone. This is the Hardcore TBC Fathom Lord series of explanation videos. Let's get right into it. This first video is going to be an exhaustive explanation of the spells mechanics that the boss does, and you can skip it if you already know everything and go immediately to the strategy videos. But let's get right into it. So, Fathom Lord, we are indeed fighting 4 bosses at the same time: Itadol Ves, who's a shaman, Charybdis a priest, Sharkis a hunter, and Fathom Lord himself. And so they need to be tanked in specific positions and killed in a specific order with some stop damage threshold that need to be respected. First of all, we will kill Tidal Ves, which will be marked skull, into Sharkis X, and Charybdis a square, and Fathom Lord moon. So let's talk Tidal Ves first. Tidal Ves is the tank buster. He has a giga high spike damage, especially because of his triple attack that can proc and delete a tank in one frame. And he can combine this with a Frost Shock, which he does on top threat every 12 seconds at minimum. I mean, it's 12 seconds cooldown minimum, and it can be grounded and should be grounded at all times. So we'll have a double shaman rotation for grounding to make sure this never hits the tank. He also summons totems, poison cleansing, earthbind, and Spitfire. Spitfire is the one that we are really scared of. It's the one of the absolute most lethal abilities in this fight. It will cast at random targets an attack that deals heavy damage every 2.2 seconds. It has 25k HP, and every time it is down, it needs to be prioed. The other totems can be killed or not. I mean, no need, because they will respawn. We just kill them after the Tidal Ves himself is dead. So Spitfire totems are the prio number 1 on the kill order. And when Tidal Ves dies, he will give Spitfire Totem the spell to Fathom Lord. So at this point, Fathom Lord will be spawning Spitfire Totems, and we need to kill them from where Fathom Lord himself is being tanked. Then let's go to Sharkis. He's the second one on the kill order. So he has a multi-shot spell. Ideally, you'd like to be spread out for this, although it's not the most important stuff to avoid, and also it's not really avoidable. He has a Leeching Throw at random targets as well, just burns mana and health. And he also summons pets. So he has Fathom Lurker, who can be taunted but not CC'd, that have a knock away, and they can explode, used on death or by the way, or spontaneously. And it does heavy damage in 10 yards AoE. So at all times, we want no one to stand near them if they have less than 5k HP, but also whenever the Tidal Ves tank is free, because Tidal Ves is dead, he will go and grab those pets away so that they don't explode on the melees. On anyone else, actually. Also, the Fathom Spore Bats. We don't know much about them. They do thread drops, but yeah, can be taunted, not CC'd. And finally, Sharkis has the Beast Within, which is an 18-second buff to himself that cannot be dispelled. It increases damage of himself and the pets. And when he dies, he gives this ability to Fathom Lord, which buffs all of Fathom Lord's damage as well as the totem's damage. At least as far as we know. So that becomes even more important to kill the Spitfire totems that FLK summons. Then Charybdis, she needs to be Curse of Tongues at all times. She will try to cast Healing Waves on other bosses, and it needs to be interrupted. There will be a specific Charybdis squad on the assignment sheet with 2 interrupters and 1 Curse of Tongue warlock. She also does Waterbolt volleys that cannot be outrange. if you are fighting her, but if you're not fighting her, you need to outrange it, obviously. So because of this, she will be tanked far away from literally everyone else, and especially from Fathom Lord, but you'll understand why when we are explaining his own spells. She also has Tidal Surge, which is an AoE 10 yards that does force damage and most importantly stuns for 4 seconds. And finally, she has Summon Cyclone, which will summon a tornado for 45 seconds that will roam around in the room and throw players in the air, which stops your casts, obviously, and then debuffs you, increasing your casting speed a lot. So yeah, it's very annoying and you need to play around it. It will try to chase you. So basically, if you are on Charybdis, you want to be trying to spread out so that not everyone has to move at the same time. And yeah, you run when it's coming for you. When she dies, she will give Tidal Surge to FLK. So FLK, first of all, um, the most important thing is that if any ad is alive when he reaches 75 HP, he will basically soft enrage and increase his damage by 65% and attack speed as well. And if he can combine that with um, the my god, Beast Within ability to basically ensures that he will one-shot people one at a time. So if that happens, it's a wipe, and basically it's a battery out. So it's not do not touch him, it's actually don't put him under 75 HP. So do not breach the threshold. And he has an enrage at 10 minutes, but we always kill him before that. So at first, he doesn't hit too hard, and he has Seer Nova, which does 3k fire damage in a small AoE with a 2-second cast. You need to move out when this is happening. Then he has the very lethal and dangerous ability, Cataclysmic Bolt, which has an 80 yards range, which can be outranged if he is in one corner and you are near the very opposite corner, very, very far. And that's why you understand that Charybdis is being tanked over there, because you cannot afford to take a water bolt volley with a cataclysmic bolt. You die 100% of the time. So, so yeah, that's it. And so with those two abilities, as we said, as the fight goes on, he will have Beast Within, Spitfire Totem, and Tidal Surge. Cataclysmic Bolt does 50% of your max HP and stuns you for 2 seconds, and only targets mana users. And when he has Beast Within, this will be increased, obviously, and it will deal like 85% of your match HP or something like that, which means if you have mana, and you are in range of Cataclysmic Bolt, you can never not be full HP, otherwise you might die. And yep, that's it. So on pull, we will start with 4 MDs, one on each boss. We will position Charybdis to the corner, to the far corner, and FLK to the other corner. We have Twin Torches and Curse of Tongue and Charybdis, as we said. No melees will ever go on Charybdis. I need to update that. We have the beefiest tanks on Tidal Vest and Carathras. So yeah, the color of the plan, as I said, is Tidal Vest into Sharkis, Charybdis, Carathras. And during the fight, so the idea is everyone's always ready to swap to Spitfire Totem, especially hunters, and melees when they can. And yep, that is the thing. So now let's go to explaining the phases.